Last week was the Assembly Summer 2025 in Helsinki, Finland. It was my first time attending the event, so in this video I'll describe my overall experience. I've recorded a whole bunch of footage. In general, Assembly is a huge event filled with gaming, competitions, and a lot more. It lasted from Thursday, July 31st to Sunday, August 3rd. Here's the layout of everything. Essentially, the blue areas were shops with technology, so stuff like PC components, gaming consoles, keyboards, and so on. This is where I got these super cool USB Type-C AA batteries. Red areas were places where you can try out video games, arcade games, or watch other people play. There were also esports competitions in games like Rocket League or Counter-Strike. On the left side were the main two stages. These are large rooms with projectors, lights, and really good speakers. And at the top, these orange areas were tables for the LAN party. The idea behind a LAN party is people can buy a table with a power outlet and an internet connection, and then they can bring their own gaming devices of choice and decorate it. If I remember correctly, on Saturday there was a competition for the best looking computer place. They also, of course, play a lot of games with friends. I also got a table, but I had no idea how wild people's setups would be. Though there simply isn't a way for me to bring anything other than a laptop to an event that is 2,000 kilometers away from here. Here's my setup. In general, if you have someone to play with, a LAN party seems like a lot of fun. There was also the fish, but we don't talk about the fish. There was an area with a bunch of super old computers. There was an Assembly merch shop, which is where I got this super cool hoodie. And there was a whole bunch of other stuff, like, for example, K-pop group dance. Generally, a lot of stuff to see and enjoy. But this was not the main reason why I was at the event. The main reason was demo scene. I'll quote Assembly's definition of a demo because I think they describe it really well. A demo is a self-contained, sometimes extremely small computer program that produces audio-visual presentations. These are non-interactive, real-time multimedia presentations that showcase a perfect blend of creative coding, computer graphics, and electronic music. In general, a demo is a way for computer programmers to show off their skills. A demo party is an event where demos are being shown. Assembly is, as far as I'm aware, the oldest demo party, held annually since 1992, and is located in Finland. It is also one of the largest demo parties. At Assembly, there are a few categories in which a demo can compete. There is Real Wild, which can be on any platform. For example, people made demos on an oscilloscope and PowerPoint. Old School, which is on some old computer like the Commodore 64, Atari, or Amiga from the 90s. There are also beginner demos, one-scene demos, which have to fit within 1 minute. 1K and 4K demos, whose executable sizes have to fit within 1024 or 4096 bytes. For reference, the largest QR code size, which is size 40, can fit 2953 bytes of data. And the last category is the demo, which does not have any restrictions. They usually push the most out of the current computer hardware. I find it wild to think that 1K and 4K demos will always be better compressed by many times than their video equivalent, and they will also be higher quality when running natively. This year's winner demo was Wunderlust by Grey Marchers. Demos are shown at the main stage, and before each showcase for each category, there's this absolutely epic intro that I've already watched way too many times, to the point where I can hear the audio without it actually playing. The lighting here adds so much more to the atmosphere, it's absolutely incredible. Initially, I wasn't planning to make a demo for the party, but then out of nowhere, literally one day before the flight, I got challenged by my dad to cook up something. So basically, I made something in 12 hours that ended up being watched by 100 or so people at a giant screen. Great, here's how that went. In the end, my demo was 11th out of 12 entries in the one scene category. I could also compete in the beginner demo category, but since my demo was already about a minute long, I decided to compete in one scene instead. By the way, there was way too much bass on those speakers, so I apologize to everyone for that. I did not notice that on my headphones when testing it out. In general, it went quite well, but for the future, if I were to compete again, I would probably choose the 1K or 4K category. These seem quite fun. The demo category, while most impressive, is, I would say, nowadays made by 3 or more people over the course of a year. In these days, people have made powerful commercial tools like Notch to help with it. Being limited by size, I think, eliminates everything high level, which is perfect for someone like me who focuses on low-level graphics. I was also at the Supercell park, which, as a fan of their games, I had to visit since it is near the assembly event. So yeah, that is mostly it. It was a lot of fun. Thanks to people at Assembly for allowing me to record, and thanks to everyone who allowed me to showcase their demo in this video. As always, thanks for watching, and until the next one.